All right, YouTube, there we have it. Established Titles is a scam. And this is coming from Legal Eagle, right? And I'm sure, I haven't watched this yet, but I'm sure he has actually researched it and just come to the conclusion that you can't just buy land up like that and make yourself a lord. It doesn't work like that. Now, what does somebody have to do to sell this crap? Well, pretty much all you need is a printer, right? And you make up a fancy design of, some kind of document looking thing that gives somebody the title of Lord. And that's pretty much what you're sending to the people, right? Because who the hell is going to go over to Scotland and check to see if their plot of land is actually there? Most people are going to pay them their $40, $50, and they're going to just receive this piece of paper, this lordship and ladyship title, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, right? And there's been lots of YouTubers that have been pushing this. You hear it all over the place. So as soon as I even caught wind that this shit was fake, I actually heard it from Voldemort. And I did a little bit of my own research too. And I was like, you know what? Voldemort's right. And we should probably get this out there. Because you do have larger channels like, Leon Lush has been promoting this. That dude's got millions of subs. I've left a couple comments here and there on some of his videos just so that some of his subs actually see that, because he has literally been, selling this. And I haven't seen Leon Lush come out with the video saying, hey, Established Titles was a scam. I'm sorry, I had no freaking idea, but I know now, so I'm going to put the warning out so that if anybody's thinking about getting, their lordship, don't do it. Okay, in fact, Leon Lush goes on a whole thing about having a lush kingdom. You should get your plot next to him. I would be trying to undo as much of that shit as possible. I would feel bad if people got ripped off just because my image was used. Because that's pretty much what this business is doing. And credit to Leon here, this business, this scam, they've sold this on TV. I've seen commercials for this a long time ago, at night. I know I've seen them on the television, so I'm pretty sure there was even, they got some play on a few channels. So I hate to say it, but that kind of gives them some. I don't even want to say it. I don't. The whole thing is terrible. It's coming out now that it's a lie. And hopefully more and more YouTubers will actually say something about it, especially the YouTubers that were promoting this. I'm sorry, but if I was one of these YouTubers, I found out I was promoting this and it was a lie, I wouldn't just keep my mouth shut about it. It wouldn't just be water under the freaking bridge. I wouldn't just forget about it. I actually, would make a video apologizing and explaining to people that I had no idea. Right? Unless I did have an idea that this was all fake and I was going along with it, then I would just be a piece of shit scumbag. So, I don't know, however you guys want to divvy that up. But the thing is, I've seen a lot of channels pushing out the Established Title scam. So I'm glad we're finally, able to see this thing for what it is. Let's see what Legal Eagle has to say about it.
Titles this year. Is it a scam? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it illegal? Maybe. Established Titles has taken over YouTube.
Is it illegal? Maybe. That means you're never going to get your money back.
Extremely prominent YouTubers have run sponsorships for the company, and the money was flowing. Like many YouTubers, I had been approached repeatedly about running an Established Titles sponsorship.
If it's no Scottish, it's crap!
I declined because it didn't make much sense to me and started researching my own video on the topic. And that was until Scott Schaefer made a video calling Established Titles a scam. It pretty much blew up the internet.
This company is a complete scam.
So, is Established...
By the way, I had no idea about any of that. I just saw Voldemort saying that he was sorry. And I started researching it a little bit myself right there. And yeah, later that day, I swear I watched a Leon Lush video and I saw an established titles, advertisement in there, and I was like, damn, they're still pushing this crap. And on like big mainstream channels too. Like Leon has over 1 million subs, I'm sure, right?
Titles really a scam? Well, that's what we're going to figure out here today. Now, it's actually hard to explain what Established Titles does without already jumping into value judgments.
Make sure to
So I'll let Established Titles explain in its own words. Established Titles owns less than 200 acres of land in rural Scotland. Their website says that you can buy a dedicated 1 foot by 1 foot square souvenir plot of land.
Yeah, let's actually do the math on that though. How many sales have they had? Like, I would just not be surprised if there's not even enough of that land to go around. I mean, they've been selling this crap for a while, right?
From them, and it also states that you can, quote, become a lord or lady today. They say that their packages are, quote, based on a historic Scottish land ownership custom where landowners have been long referred to as lairds, the Scottish term for lord, with the female equivalent being lady. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. When you're talking about false advertising or fraud in commerce, you're probably talking about one of two laws. Section 43A of the Lanham Act authorizes civil suits for false advertising that, quote, misrepresents the nature, characteristics, qualities, or geographic origin of goods or services. States have their own laws regulating false advertising and other deceptive trade practices. For example, California Business and Professions Code 17500, aka.
Okay, I worked at a law firm long enough to listen to too much of that. It's a scam. He's told us it's a scam. If you guys want to listen through all the legal jargon of it, just go on to Legal Eagle. It should be pretty easy to find. Yes, Established Titles is a scam. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to be putting this up. I just had somebody comment and say one of my videos was not about mobile gaming. But at the same time, this literally affects all of my subs because all of my subs are seeing this ad run on all the other video game channels. You're probably seeing this advertisement as much as you are saying, oh, Raid Shadow Legend. So I think this does definitely have something to do with all of my subs. And I don't want any of my people getting ripped off by something like this, okay? You don't need to be a lord or a lady around here, right? Okay. So, make sure to get this around just so that everybody knows. I'd feel really bad if anybody sent them their $50 and got ripped off, especially any of my flock. So later, everybody, have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next one.